when I was little, I really had no idea where I was going to end up, or what am I going to be when I grow up. So at the age of 15, I actually came to United States, just like any other immigrant. I actually crossed the border, which you know everybody did it back then. When I came here, I really didn't know what to do or what to, because I was so young. I was 15, so I decided to work. So I started working as a dishwasher when I was 15 years old. My parents really, uh, they really want me to go to school. I decided not to. I worked for 2 years. Uh, Felt lost. I was working as a dishwasher. I was working in landscaping. I was have multiple jobs. At the age of 17, I really decided to do something with my life. That's when I decided to go back to school. Never stopped working. I kept working full time, go to school full time. Kind of like right away when I started working in the restaurant business, it just hit me. And what I wanted is actually to be someone in the restaurant business, whether it was a manager or a chef. So my ultimate goal was for me to become a chef. So I focus on the restaurant more than anything else. Obviously, I focus in school too because I started as a sophomore. My English was very poor, didn't speak no English. I learned it through school and through, you know, dating a few girls here and there, American girls, that really kind of helped for me to speak better English. But obviously, I did go to school for like 10 years just to learn the language. Um, Wasn't easy. English, I think, is a very hard language to learn. After that, I just focus my life and just working and go to school. So I did graduate from high school. Then I decided to go to a culinary school. I was lucky enough to work for a very, very good restaurant company, which helped me a lot in my career. And I accomplished my goal. The age of 26, I became executive chef. I was pretty young. 26 is very young to become executive chef. But again, with the help of my parents, my friends, and everything, I actually became executive chef for a company called Let's Entertain You in Chicago. And from there on, I never stopped working in the restaurant business. And basically, it's been my life, and since I've been here in the United States, and I believe that I have accomplished a lot, and that's a dedication of just me pushing myself. My parents, yeah, they helped me a little bit here and there, but I was pretty much on my own since I was 15, and I went pretty far in my career. I was executive chef for various restaurants. I ran a company with 6 locations. I opened probably about 15 restaurants in my career, and now it's. I met my wife in 2008, working in a restaurant, because that's what happened when you're in the restaurant business. You're basically dating people from the restaurant, because that's your life. You really don't have any time to spend besides working 12, 15 hours in the restaurant business. So basically, you're kind of dating your co-workers, and hopefully you can find the love of your life. And I did, and I always wanted to open a restaurant. Didn't know which restaurant, but I know I want to open something small with very, very, very high quality food. And Mexican is my passion. And I ended up opening a taco place in Deerfield with my wife. And obviously, we have a great daughter, which she helped us a lot. not only in the restaurant business, but also in the house and with anything that we need. She's there for us. Coming to the United States without knowing what to do, I ended up accomplished. In my opinion, I accomplished a lot.
Did you have that vision for yourself of becoming who you are now, or was it hard to see that vision?
No, I mean the vision was there right away when I telling you that a week after I was working in a restaurant. I see the managers, I see the chefs. Again, remember I was 15 years old, but my mind and my focus was there that I was gonna become a chef one day,
Yeah.
and that's really what pushed me through all these years.
Yeah. What were kind of like your hardest days, like working kind of like at towards like the bottom, like not having your goal yet, but like you're gonna get there one day. But what was kind of going through your head? Like what really drove and pushed you to be where you are now?
I think the hardest time that I felt quitting the business is when I started culinary school. At that point, I was already kitchen manager in a restaurant, which, when you're a kitchen manager, you have to work more than 10 hours a day. And then I was going to school 8 hours a day. And I did that Monday through Friday, and I was working 6 days a week at the restaurant, which really didn't leave me any time. I mean, I was just sleeping 3-4 hours a day, driving very, very tired. But like at the middle of school, that's when I was this close to drop out. Luckily, like I say, I had a very good friends who helped me. They pushed me. They let me sleep under the tables while we had a break at school. They wake me up, after half an hour, and that was really that was really helpful for me to stay focused, and also for them to help me succeed and finish the school career. But that was probably the hardest part of my career when I went to culinary school and working at the same time.
Yeah, that sounds like so much to handle at once. What do you think would have happened with your life if you decided to drop out of school? Like the difference between the two now?
I don't think it wouldn't be that much difference, but yet it would take me probably a few more years to get where I am, because school is just very important. Even it's just a piece of paper, but at least you know that you finished the school, and that's really what I wanted to do. I just didn't want to become a chef just working in a restaurant. I want to become a chef with a diploma, and but that probably would have helped. That probably would have put me back a couple of years if I didn't finish school.
Yeah. I think that's just crazy to me that at such a young age, like 15 years old, you saw a vision for yourself, and you clearly didn't stop until you got there. So what kind of piece of advice would you give to someone that they have a vision for themselves, but they don't know if they can succeed and get to it?
My advice is, I see a lot of athletes. I see, I love sports. I watch a lot of basketball. I watch a lot of football. And really, my advice is go get it, because no one is going to bring it to you. You have to work for it. Doesn't matter if you're poor, if you're rich, if you're, whatever you are, you have to go and get it yourself. Obviously with the help of your family and your friends, but really it's in your heart to get what you want. If you don't have that in your heart, you're not going to accomplish whatever you want to be in life. Really, it's really up to the person how far you want to go.